actually looks insane. Which one do I want to try first? Oh my god, we got Terry's chocolate orange, Reese's peanut butter, Rocky Road by Aldi, and Woolworths mud cake. Okay, let's do the Rocky Road first because I'm not that excited for this one. I'm getting a workout like straight after this. I probably should have left some more time for it to all digest. If you're wondering, I've also already had my cream of rice. I was considering not having my cream of rice, but I was really craving my cream of rice, so this is just big back activities. Woolies mud cake. Like, bro, this center's all gooey. Now this right here, dude. I've never had a Terry's chocolate orange, but apparently it's really good. And just like the orange is just so bright and nice. The chocolate chips are nice, but I don't know how I feel about the actual orange flavor. Like, I think my least favorite was the PB, just because I don't like PB that much. Alright, that is some good peanut butter though. Oh, and if you're wondering by any chance, the Woolworths one is like 300 calories. The Reese's and the Choc Terry's orange was like 210 each. And I think the Rocky Road was like 230, 240. So what's that math? I think it's literally like about 1,000 calories for all of this. That was so surprisingly easy. Like, considering that I also had my cream of rice, I thought I would have been struggling, but I could do 10k calories easily, bro, like no sweat. Anyways, let's go get a frickin' pump, man. When you have like a cheat meal or whatever, and then all your mind energy like goes into like, oh, I cheated on my diet, oh, I ate this thing, oh, I ate this extra 100 calories, oh, I went over, like, even if you do a 10,000 calorie cheat day out of nowhere, you know what I mean? After you do it, okay, great, you've got some extra energy, that's gonna go towards your pump at the next couple of days, that's gonna go towards your workouts. There is no point spending more time thinking about it. It's hard to say that and then actually sort of commit to that, because in the end, like, we're human beings, like, we're gonna feel shit about whatever we do, right? Everything, we're always gonna judge ourselves pretty harshly. The scale might go up right in the next couple of days, and I might feel like, oh, I shouldn't have had the top response, you know what I mean? I shouldn't have had that repeat day. But I just had a great ass workout. Like, I don't say I'm gonna tell myself, oh, no, you didn't. Like, I'm gonna lie to myself, because we're human beings and that's what we do. But at the end of the day, you've got so many other things going on in your life, so many other things you need to focus on, including like your health and stuff, right? And your workout and things and your goals. Spending your energy thinking about, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that one, those extra freaking 1,000 calories, whatever. Like, how is that what you're putting your mind to? Like, it is such a waste of energy, because guess what? You ate it, you can't change anything about it. Food is fuel at the end of the day. Like, you just can't get so stuck on it. And again, I can say that I'll probably still regret it in the next coming days, but sometimes you just gotta remind yourself that there are so many other more important things that you are working towards. Like, just fueling your body with whatever food is not that big of a deal. Eating a couple of extra, like 100 grams of carbs is not going to ruin my progress. Even if I gained a kilo, which I will not, because I'm not eating that much. But even if I did, guess what? I can lose it again. As crazy as it sounds, you can lose it again. So all I'm trying to say is, I don't think you should always be cheating on your diet and stuff, because a lot of the times it isn't worth it, and you will probably feel feelings of guilt and stuff, which you know that you're going to feel, which is why you shouldn't do those things. But if you do, don't be so hard on yourself. At the end of the day, there are so many other things that you need to be putting your mental energy towards, like worrying about a diet is really not the end of it's not the end of the world, you know what I mean? If I had a coach, right, or if I was a better coach for myself, to be honest, my refeed day would not look like this. My refeed day would be maybe an extra piece of sourdough and some more rice flour and my cream of rice. Generally with refeed days, you don't want to be adding in things to your diet that you aren't normally having, because that could mess up with your digestion, or you could just sort of start wanting to crave more foods that aren't as part of your diet. So generally you would just, eat a little bit of extra fruit, extra carbs that you're already having, oats, rice, whatever. However, I have had these cross buns sitting in my freezer for a while. These are one of my favorite things of all time, so you gotta have a little bit of slack every once in a while. Oh yeah, macros for this meal, same as normal. And then these hot cross buns, I think they're all about $2.40 each. None of them are as high as like the Woolworths one, but yeah, we're basically looking at like 1,000 calories again, or just under, for hot cross buns. So I'm pretty much eating my normal like 1,700 calories today, because dinner and like my Ninja Cream is going to be the same, plus 2,000 calories. So I think I checked in total for the day is going to be about 3,300 calories. If you've been cutting for a while now, and you're noticing that your weight isn't going down as much, or you kind of just feel weaker, dude, have a refeed day. Even just a diet break. Like I didn't even know that you could really do diet breaks on my big cut. You'd think that'd be common knowledge, but no, I didn't even think about it. But like, just take a week of eating at maintenance. Not eating like shit food, not just like eating cheat meals, but just eating what you would normally eat for a week. What you don't understand is that when you're cutting, your body thinks you're dying, okay? That's your body like is taking away from the fat in your body, because your body thinks you're not able to get enough food, you're struggling to survive, right? And when you do that for a long period of time, it's like, yeah, your body's going to be stressed, dude. Your body is not going to want to let go of water. Your body is not going to freaking do any of its other processes properly. Like, it can start to mess up your digestion. If you're a chick, your period can go away. It will stop the unnecessary functions that your body does in order to try and keep you alive. So what a refeed day does, it kind of signals to your body, like, oh, you are getting enough calories to live. We can chill out for a little bit. We can kind of keep those processes that aren't necessary like going. We can drop all that extra water that we're holding on to, you know what I mean? If you're cutting for a very long time, it's not like a quick like mini cut, a diet break would be even better. Like, it can be like 3 days to a week, but just giving your body that time to relax, chill out, sort of just get back to homeostasis, right? And try to keep it to like relatively like whole foods, things that you're normally eating, just more quantities. However, if you're freaking having a rough time, if you're struggling with a lot of cravings, if you're having a diet break, dude, one little extra meal isn't going to kill you. One little burger or whatever. And that's what's going to help keep you on track in the long run. Just do it, dude. Do not feel guilty about it. Just do it, okay? That one little meal is what helps keep you on your diet for another month. Brother, why wouldn't you? These are all the Coles. These are all the Coles ones. I'm pretty excited. Mint slice, which I'm like keen for. A matcha raspberry, sticky date, and cheesy jalapeno. In my rankings, the Coles shapes was the worst one of all time. That was actually disgusting, so I'm curious about this one. See, I'm not really a fan of freaking savory ones, to be honest. I feel like hot cross buns are meant to be a little bit sweet, but it's not bad, it's not bad. It's better than the shapes one. The shapes one was actually horrendous. Next up is sticky date. Not very matcha-y. Raspberry, but not very matcha. My matcha creamy is honestly better. This in a matcha creamy, they would go insane. Holy shit. Mint slice. Oh my gosh, it tastes like a mint slice. Oh my god. That's the best one by far. Holy shit. This one was the worst one. Then the matcha raspberry, then the sticky date was pretty good, but this is the best hot cross bun I think I've ever had. Everything else I'm gonna eat for the rest of the day is probably gonna be pretty normal. If I eat anything else random, I might throw it in here, but I don't think I will. But yeah, have a refeed day, dude, if you need it. Dude, carbs are good. Don't let people fool you. Carbs are not the enemy. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Please let me know, again, if there's anything you want to see in these videos, because again, I'm trying to commit to one a week. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. let's get jacked, and I will see you in the next one.